On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Derek Lowry is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Here's Starlin Castro. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
In now, Colby Rasmus. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hey now.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
This is drilled, but right into the shift. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, George Springer.
Stepping up now, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top of the line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Colin McHugh gets the starting nod for the Twins. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Now at the plate, Gary
Leading
Cox.
off for the Astros.
And with numbers like those, he's
Left
putting
fielder,
himself in contention
Gary
for some Rookie of the
Cox.
Year hardware if he can keep it up. Takes a knee-high fastball. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Trout comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one misses way inside.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting third.
Into the box now,
Right fielder,
Michael Lee.
Michael
First 2 men in the
Lee.
inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Chris Carter now. He comes in
Leading
with
off for
16
Minnesota,
home runs on the season
first
so
baseman number
far.
23, Chris Carter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Lee is there. One pitch, one out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. You may as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them. Left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up. Pujols just to the right of the mound. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Oswaldo Arcia.
Into the box, Oswaldo Arcia. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, number 3. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Beautiful diving stop. Got him.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
So here's Joe Mauer having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Springer racing back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, David Lee, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Three and 0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. McHugh pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 23 stolen bases on the year. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That's 37 pitch, 27 instead.
3-2. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance? Gary Cox. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two and 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Astros 2 and the Twins nothing. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. Digging in, Alex Lau. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Colin Kaline. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, A.J. Pollard, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Ready with the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there, 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Striding into the box, Mike Trout. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, here they go again, a single to start the third inning. Now, they've already got a few runs on the board. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Stay aggressive, keep attacking, and here they are with the leadoff guy in the third.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One and one, here it comes. A little bouncer. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now
riding in once again, number 3. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Joe Mauer. Now a line drive, caught at first by Carter, and that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Springer looking up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. This one's down to third. Oh, beautiful dive. How about that?
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Kaline over to his left. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 6 and the Twins nothing. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now batting, George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Way in front of that fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Here's Albert now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Cox. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Trevor May answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Bullet back up the middle. Pollock is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, number 3. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Liner towards second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 6-0. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Devin Mesoraco.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Digging in now, Oswaldo Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Still a little
next
early
for
to start
Minnesota,
talking about these
third
things.
baseman,
There you go, right
Alex
there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Lau. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, David.
Ready once again. David Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Kaline fields it cleanly. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Colin Kaline. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Colin Kaline.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And 6th inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It was getting a little boring. About time.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A weak chopper up the line. He's got to hurry. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Outside for a ball. 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Hit in the air to right field. Lee is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 33, Colby Rasmus.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
2 out with the man at first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Jose
off for the
Altuve.
Astros.
He'll lead it off as we
Second
start the
baseman,
home 6th.
Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Kaline ranging up the middle, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second
Now
out.
batting,
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready once again. Gary Cox 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. In there at the letters 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pollard. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Now here it comes. 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, Chris Carter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Castro with a great slide. Touche, sir. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So here's Joe Mauer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Correa.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. David Lee will be next. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Runners on first with one down. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Mauer is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and they will not get Mauer as he's able to get in ahead of the tag. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-0, here it is. Nope. 3-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, the first 6 innings, this guy was sharp. 7th inning hasn't been the case so far. He needs to refocus again.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. The run scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Here's Albert now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the 2-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 8th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 11-0. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Got him to go down swinging there. Oswaldo Arcia is retired to kick off the inning. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Digging in, Alex Lau. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike one.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Fouled straight back. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Digging in and looking for more, Colin Kaline, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Stepping in, Mike Trout. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. One and one, here it comes. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled back. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
At the plate, Michael Lee. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-0 pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready now, number 3. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So digging in now, Joe Mauer. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Ready with the 2-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus has a read on it. And the inning is over. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 11-0. In now, A.J. Pollock, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One and two, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The left fielder, number 33, Colby Rasmus.
Stepping up now, Colby Rasmus. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Twins are down to their final strike here. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets foul. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in now, George Springer. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Chris Carter.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart, as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Justin Verlander comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
39, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this is low, but nice footwork back there by Mauer as he hangs on. 2 out, bases loaded. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Derek Lowry picks up his team-leading 13th win and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Colin McHugh struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.